I'm thinking about how to start this video. I want to do something different. Dude, I think I actually got an idea. Let's see if this would work. Ready? 3, 2. That was amazing, wasn't it?
I like it. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I would.
See those all the time at our school, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up guys, Kareem here, back with a new video, and as you guys can see, we have an electric skateboard on the show, which is amazing. So I'm out right now. I'll let you guys know how it performs right now. So our destination is the bank. So since I've ridden like 2 other electric skateboards, I gotta admit that this one is by far the smoothest, and it tops out at 12 miles per hour, so that's really good. It actually does what it says it does. I just got to the bank right now. We just got done with the bank right now. I'm gonna go back home, get the ID that I just found yesterday on the street, and actually deliver it to her owner. She's gonna be very happy and very excited because I literally just lost my wallet 2 days ago, and the cop brought it to me because someone found it and he gave it to the cops, and I was so happy. So I can't even imagine how happy she would be right now that I'm bringing her ID. Something I want to mention in this board is that it takes a little bit of time to actually accelerate and brake. So if I'm at a full stop, it actually takes a little bit of time to accelerate and brake. So you just have to be careful, and you just have to kind of get used to how long it takes to actually accelerate and brake. Honestly, that's not really that big of a deal for me because I can still control the skateboard. So it doesn't really matter for me. That wouldn't stop me from still getting the board. The board hasn't disconnected from me at all, so that's really great. Right now I just went up a hill, and it's actually kind of steep, and still the skateboard handled it really super well. So that's amazing. I'm almost home right now. Gonna go get the girl's ID, and I'm gonna go drop it off. Alright guys, so I just got the ID right now, and we're gonna go drop this ID to her owner. The way there is actually uphill. I'm gonna show you guys how uphill performs on this board. Do you have a skate tool? Are you gonna try the Eagle board?
Yes, I am. Alright. Okay. How do you turn?
Like a regular skateboard.
Really? I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Get one?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I would.
See those all the time at our school, huh?
Yeah.
As you guys saw, I let my neighbor actually try it, and he really likes it. I'm surprised that people are already using these in campuses in high school. Like when I was in high school, even the colleges, they didn't have none of these. So as you guys see, I'm actually going up right now. The board is performing amazing. It's going 12 miles per hour. I've actually timed it on my phone before, and it showed 12.5, sometimes 13 miles per hour going uphill like that. This board definitely got this. Also, I just want to talk about the bearings in this skateboard. It's very high quality. It's very good. I'm very impressed with the quality. And it literally, if you're pushing the board, it takes a slight push to actually push the board and keep it going. I'm actually going uphill right now, and the board is just going at it, and it's just literally performing great right now. Way better than walking, way faster than walking, way more comfortable than walking, and also you have fun while doing it. I'm actually almost there, that girl's house. Hey guys, I'm actually here right now and I'm about to go knock on the door and we'll see what's gonna happen.
Can I help you?
Yeah, actually, I found someone's ID on the ground yesterday. Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
I found this
thank
right
you.
underneath the freeway bridge yesterday, yeah. I was actually riding my board and then, like, I was going.
Krista.
And I just saw it.
You need to thank this young man.
Yeah, pretty much.
so much. Can I give you a hug?
As you guys saw, reaction was priceless. Alright, now let's actually talk about the board a little bit. One thing I love about this board is the fact that it has huge wheels, 90mm, which is super good and makes the ride way smoother. And when you pass over like potholes, little rocks or anything like that, it's very stable and you barely feel anything. Also, when you brake on the board sometimes, it doesn't really come to a complete stop. But I don't think that is considered unsafe because you can literally just jump off the skateboard. As soon as you jump off the skateboard's just gonna brake automatically if you're already braking because there's no weight on it. When I had some of the other boards, the bad thing about it is that the brakes was very touchy and it was hard to brake. Sometimes I would lose control when I brake, but with this board, you just gonna have to get used to it. And you're gonna have tons of fun on it and it's gonna be considered a safe, reliable transportation for you. Honestly, that's in my opinion. Like, it would have taken me literally about 20 minutes to walk to where I just went to drop off the wallet, but it took me like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, 4 minutes of riding the skateboard and boom, I'm there already. I'm almost actually home now too. It's crazy. This skateboard is very reliable. I love it. So I just got back home right now. Time to get back to the studio. Before I actually talk about the skateboard itself, actually gonna start from the power brick and the charging cable. So as you guys can see, the charger is a little bit bulky, it's a little bit big, but it's not really that heavy at the same time. The one thing I love about this though, and I usually don't see it on any other chargers, is the fact that it actually has a light indicator which lets you know when the battery is charging or when it's actually fully charged. The light just turns green, which is very useful and just lets you know whether to keep the board charging or actually take it off the charger. Now I'm actually gonna talk about the remote. The one thing I love about it is it actually comes with the lanyard, which some remotes don't come with the lanyard. I think it's very important because sometimes you just boom, drop the remote and you either break it or lose it. So it also feels really good in the hands. It feels like an expensive remote. It doesn't feel cheap and light and just like cheap plastic. It has the speed knob in the middle to accelerate. You just push it up. To brakes, you just push it down. On the right side, it actually has a flashlight built into the remote. You actually have to turn on the remote, and then as you guys see, there's a flashlight built in there. On the left side, you guys actually get a sport and eco mode. You can change which mode your board is in. There's a paper in the bag that actually shows you the indicators of the light patterns to know how much your board is charged or how much the remote is charged, which I think it's kind of distracting sometimes to actually look at it while you're riding your board to kind of know how much charge is left in your board, but you actually kind of get used to it over time and I barely even notice it anymore. Now let's talk about this big badass boy right here, or girl. I don't know the gender of this board, to be honest. First thing I noticed when I got on the board is that the bearings and these wheels, like I said, are very good quality and I just love them and they're amazing. You don't need to mod anything, so you're good from the go. Second thing is the fact that it has really big wheels which make the ride very smooth and give you a higher top and speed. So the first bad thing in this board is the fact that this board is big and it's heavy and it's just fat and it's it's a big board to carry around. The good thing though is you're covered because this board has a range of 18 miles, so you're not going to be carrying it around, you're just going to be riding it all the time, which is why I actually don't mind the fact that this board is a little bit heavy. You know, it's like
Second bad thing is, I'm not really sure if it's a bad thing or not, but the motor is actually a little bit louder on this board, but I don't really hear the motor ever because I'll be always having my earbuds. If you guys haven't watched the video, at the end of this video there's gonna be a video recommendation for the earbuds. They're amazing, check them out. They're not sponsored or anything, they're just my favorite headphones, so wait for the end of the video to actually watch the other video. The third bad thing in this board, which I kind of hate, is the fact that this board can't really make tight turns. And it also has barely any flicks to it, so I'm not sure if that's good or a bad thing. You actually have a kicktail in the back, which kind of makes you control the board even more, and you can just stop and aim the board in whatever direction you want to aim it at, which is very super helpful. And this is what I really love about the design of this board, is mainly the kicktail. One thing is very bad about this board, but it's kind of like you get what you pay for, is the fact that it only has one belt motor. It's not a hub motor or anything, it's regular belts, and it just has one. Also, it tops speed at around 12 miles per hour. Sometimes I actually get to like 13 miles per hour, which is very acceptable for the price and the whole style of this board. Also, one thing to notice real quick is when you brake on this board, since it only has one motor, the board is gonna go to the right a little bit, so you're gonna need to aim it lift a little bit, but trust me, over time you're gonna get the hang of it, you're gonna get used to it, and you're gonna be fine. Also, I gotta just mention this out real quick, this tape is very high quality, is very grippy, so don't expect to change this anytime soon. One amazing thing that I actually love about this board, and I just noticed it as soon as I got on it, first day I got it, which is the fact that it actually has foam pads underneath this one, or maybe it is that one, I don't really know what it is, but it feels very comfortable to actually stand on it. This is how the board looks, as you guys could see. Here's the power on and power off button, as you guys see. Overall, I highly recommend this board. It's very reliable. It has a range of 18 miles. It goes top speed of about 12 miles per hour. It's very comfortable, very fast, way better than walking. If you have the money, trust me, you would want to get a board like this one. Highly recommend it. Also, one thing I gotta mention real quick in this board that I have not used yet is the fact that it has a USB input right here, so you can actually plug in a USB and charge whatever you want. So this could come very in handy in emergencies or anything like that. So also, I forgot to mention that this board has regenerative braking, so when you brake, at least you don't have to worry about braking taking from your battery power to actually stop the board. Not only that, it could also charge it when you brake. That's what regenerative braking means. That's pretty much it for the video. If you guys enjoy it, make sure to like this video. If you have any thoughts about the board or any other recommendations, make sure to comment down below and let me know about it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe right here. Also, the earbuds video is right here as I promised, and up there is another video of mine if you want to also watch another video. So yeah, check out the earbuds video. Make sure to subscribe for more video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day.